everybody. So today we're going to be talking about my brand new Lucky You eyeshadow palette. So I picked all my favorite golden colors for this month's eyeshadow palette. And so I'm going to show you a look that we can do with this. Obviously you can do lots of looks with this, but I'm going to show you one. And talk about the free gift you get if you get one of these palettes this month. So let me go ahead and get this video shared over into the group so we make sure everybody can see us. Okay, I think we're all set. Just double check here. All right, so we're all set up here. So I'm gonna just start by just throwing some foundation on. So if you guys hop on, if you're watching this as a replay later on, not catching me live, comment hashtag replay so I know that you're getting to see this back. So I actually use two different colors of highlight foundation. So I've got my foundation, this one is called Amber, and it's a little bit darker and it's got a little bit stronger yellow undertone to counteract all this red that I've got on my cheeks and my nose. However, I don't want my whole face to just look like Oompa Loompa yellow. So once we use this yellow to counteract that red, then we'll go through and put my color that I actually like to wear on. So it's kind of like this is working as like a concealer or something, to kind of color corrector to correct all that. And then I'm going to go in with Aura, which is my regular highlight color, and hit up all these spots here. I kind of got thrown for a loop today. I usually do my live videos at 2 on Wednesdays. And as I was dropping off my kids at school today, they were like, just a reminder, it's a half day today. And I was like, oh, okay. So I've got all my kids at home with me today, which is really fun. I like when they get to come home early. But it kind of throws my schedule off when I'm doing my videos and such. So we're getting started a little bit later here today than normal. I should take you guys through and let you see what my house looks like. I took my baby upstairs and read him a story, put him down for his nap. I fell asleep for a couple of minutes, and I come back downstairs. I'm going to take you guys in there and show you. My boys have my entire kitchen table and all of my groceries I just bought from Costco today, all pulled out like and turned into like a giant fort. It's crazy. I'm like, okay. Hashtag boy mom. Such is life when you have a house full of little boys, I guess. Alright, so I'm just sticking my highlight on first. So I put that darker color on my nose just to cancel the red, and now I'm putting the regular foundation color on. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my contour. And I'm going to wear olive contour today. So when I'm doing my contour, I like to just kind of press it right into the underside of my cheekbone. If you do that, it kind of helps you make sure that you're not carrying your contour down too low, because really you can see where my face naturally comes in, clear up here. So you don't want a shadow down here where your jawline naturally is going to pop back out. You want to contour right where that cheekbone comes in. And it's okay if you don't get it on there perfect, because we're going to go through and blend everything out anyway. So, hi. Hit up my forehead. A little forehead contour up here. And then we'll jump right into our eyeshadow look. So, do you guys like to do your contour first, or your foundation first, or your eyeshadow first? I was having this discussion with my sister the other day because I was talking about what a pain it is with certain makeup to try to clean off your skin if you do your eyeshadow after your foundation and you get like eyeshadow fallout on your cheeks. And my sister was like, oh, I always just do my eyeshadow first. I never do my eyeshadow after my foundation. And I was like, whoa, that seems so backwards. I don't think I could possibly ever put on my eyeshadow first. I think I would feel so weird. Okay. Come in here with my foundation under my eyes and just brighten everything up a little bit. So what's everybody doing for St. Patrick's Day? Do you guys have St. Patrick's Day traditions? Like when I was a kid, we never had St. Patrick's Day traditions aside from just wearing green. And now I always hear of like just crazy things that people are doing, and that they have like big buckets of stuff left by leprechauns and all kinds of stuff. So I'm just curious what everybody does for St. Patrick's Day and what kind of like traditions you guys have. A little more contour here. Get this nose contour going. All right. Brighten up right down the center here. Okay, now we'll get everything all blended out. Oh, we forgot blush. We need to put blush on first. Let's see. We're gonna try. Hey, Sade. We're gonna do some sandstone blush today. That's this pretty, kind of like terracotta-y color. You guys ever like try to match your makeup to whatever you're wearing? I try not to, but sometimes I feel like I'm like naturally drawn to those colors anyways. Like that's just the color you're feeling. I know, I love it too. Like that's just like naturally the color you're feeling today. Like this color totally goes with my sweater today. So we're going for it. All right. Blend everything out really good. I like to just kind of blend that edge with my brush before I go through with my beauty blender here and blended everything. So Sade, I was just talking St. Patrick's Day traditions. We didn't do St. Patrick's Day traditions when we were a kid, did we? We just wore green. And now everybody does all this crazy stuff all the time. All right, go ahead and throw my eyebrows on so I don't feel like a ghost. Kind of scary that my house is this quiet. 3 little boys running around and it's quiet. Should I be scared? Though I did tell them I was doing a video and they needed to be quiet. Maybe they're just being really good. Maybe. Just about finished here with the brows, and then we'll jump right into our Lucky You eyeshadow palette. All right. Okay, now we're going to jump into our Lucky You eyeshadow palette. Let me dig out my eyeshadow brushes here. Okay, so this palette, which I'm like majorly loving. So this one you've got Valencia, which there, if I turn it that way, it kind of is more true. It's kind of a like tangerine-y kind of color. It's matte, it's really, really pretty. And then over here we have Crush. And Crush is kind of a coral color and it's a shimmer. You can see how nice and kind of almost metallic-y shimmery it is. Then down here we have Stay Golden. Stay Golden is actually, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of shiny, but this is actually a matte color as well, but it has little teeny, let's see if I can catch it on the camera. It has just little teeny tiny golden flecks in it. So it's matte, but then it has those little golden flecks in it. And then this is Gilded, which is like a really pretty shimmery bronze color. So we're gonna do a cute, fun look today with these colors. So we're gonna start with, just trying to make sure my brushes are good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start off with Valencia here. We're going to use this pretty matte color, you can see it on my brush, as like our base color. So this color is going to go on that mobile lid and all the way up to the brow bone. So it's just a really soft, like I said, it's kind of a tangerine-y kind of a color, but still a neutral. It's not like super bright or crazy. Just really, really soft and pretty. It's a color that like everyone can wear. So you see, if you notice, I put it on just a little bit heavier here, and then I kind of blend it as it goes up a little bit higher, so that it blends naturally from that mobile lid up to that brow bone. And again, you don't want to go in front of that brow bone, you want to go right to it. And we'll come in over here with our Valencia. And one little like trick, if you feel like you're putting your makeup on too heavy, if you notice how you're holding your brush, if you're holding it really close to the brush, you're usually going to put it on heavier. And if you slide down your brush, then you're usually going to put it on a little bit lighter. So your brush isn't pressing. You don't have as much control, and so your brush doesn't press as tightly into your skin when you're holding it a little bit farther back. Okay, I'm going to look up and throw a little bit underneath here, just on that kind of outer half. So you can see how even though it's kind of a tangerine-y kind of color, I included it in my gold collection because you can see once it's on, as it blends with like your skin tone, it gives a really pretty golden color. Okay, whew. Then we're going to go through and we're going to go in here with Gilded. So this is our bronzy color. Ugh. And I'm going to come now with my tighter brush, and you'll see now I'm choked up a little bit on my brush because I'm going in with this darker color. I'm not just kind of fluffing it and washing it over everywhere. I want to be really controlled with this. So I'm going to choke up on my brush a little bit so I can control it more. So we're going to come into this Gilded color, and we're going to put it right here in the corner. And when I go into that corner, I kind of like to start it right in the corner and then kind of go up towards the corner of the edge of your outer brow right there, and then up into that crease. And we're going to go into that crease and then just a little bit up towards that brow bone. And then we're going to come a little bit across the outer eyelid here. Alright, I'm going to flip over and blend now where that dark Gilded is going up into that Valencia right there. So you can see the difference. It just adds that little bit of depth and kind of a different kind of warmth because this is a bronzy color. It's different, the tone is different. And when you're using a color that's dark or a color that you're not used to, or maybe you're trying to go for maybe a more dramatic look than what you would normally wear, you want to just build it up. You don't ever want to take a color you're not used to or a color that's darker than what you're used to and just throw a ton on right off the bat. you want to start with a little bit, and then if you're like, okay, I can handle that, let's go a little bit more dramatic, then go through and build it up and add a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And that way you kind of gradually work into the look so that it's something that you're more comfortable with. And you kind of learn your way around the color, because all colors are pigmented differently. Some are going to go on really dark right off the bat. Some are going to need to be built up to go on dark. And so that's what takes the most time when you're trying out a new eye look is, you know, you'll see that I kind of put it on, blend it out, and then look at it and go, okay, we need to build it up still a little bit more, or, you know, that's right where I want it. I'm going to take a little bit more of that gilded, and this time I'm going to stay really tight in the underside of my lashes here. So when we went in with the Valencia, we just kind of brushed it loosely underneath, and now we're going in with our brush a little bit tighter choked. So that it gets really tight right in there. This kind of gives the appearance of almost like a smudged liner, but not quite to that extreme. Let me get a little more Valencia up here. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with Crush. So this is my shimmery coral color. And I'm going to kind of put it on my brush pretty heavy. You want to make it not so heavy that you're going to have tons of fallout, but because this is a shimmer, what we're actually going to do is we're going to press it on rather than brushing it on. By doing that, you're making sure that you're keeping all that shimmer right there. Sometimes the shimmery part of a shadow is weighted a little bit different than the other parts. And so, you know, you get it on the brush just how it's supposed to be, and then when you brush it, sometimes you'll brush off all the shimmer and just the matte part will stay. Sometimes you'll brush off the matte and just the shimmer will stay. Usually it's the shimmer part that brushes off. So if you really want it to pop with that shimmer color, you really want to try to press it on if you can. And then I'm going to take this other end of my brush and we're just going to kind of blend it from the outer corner up. Make sure that's a nice smooth transition here. Alright, now I'm going to come in with the fluffy end of my brush into my matte Stay Golden. And I'm just going to kind of brush it right on the edge of that brow bone. So not going clear up to my eyebrow, just kind of trying to hit that brow bone, and that'll really help the light. We'll just make that pop. And then we're going to kind of bring this underneath in this inner corner, just to give that little touch of gold there. And then we are going to come in with our Honey Illuminator because it is a nice golden color. And I'm going to tap that right up here on my brow bone, right up under that eyebrow, to give that little bit of illumination without getting it in your eyebrow hairs. And if you guys saw my tip yesterday, I talked about adding that little pop of light to your eyes, and if you add it to this inner corner, it'll kind of elongate your eyes, whereas if you add it right here in the center, it'll kind of round your eyes. So you kind of just have to ask yourself what kind of look you're going for, what's your eye shape, what's going to best accentuate your eyes, and then go with that look. I'm going to bring it just down a little bit. All right. Okay. So there's our eye look. I'm going to go ahead and throw this mascara on to complete the look. I don't have my eyelash curler with me today, so we're going non-curled lashes today. We'll see how that goes. Lower lashes. All right. Then we have a fun goldeny look. And you guys know me, I always like to go through and add just a touch more blush as soon as I get my eye makeup done. Then I always feel like I want a little bit brighter with my blush. Blend out and cover up in case we have any eyeshadow fallout from our pretty gold colors. And then we're going to go through today and we're going to finish off with just a little bit of our vanilla dust powder. Just get a little bit of that and tap it right in, and this should just press right into your skin. So if you're used to a powder finish, this will give you that. If you like a more dewy finish, then you can just skip this. My skin's been really dry lately, and so I've been really heavily moisturizing it, and so because of that, I'm just going to add a little bit of powder to make sure that all that extra moisturizer I've been putting on isn't going to make my makeup look greasy. Okay, so now we did that honey illuminator up under my brow and on that inner corner of my eye. I'm going to take a little bit more of that now that I've got my face makeup all done here, and tap that right in, and you just want to keep that from about the outer corner of your eye back to about your temple, right on top of that cheekbone. You really want to try to avoid curving it and bringing it clear under your eye. That can really, really aid you. It gives the appearance of catching the light under here, which gives the appearance of kind of a hollow eye. So you want to avoid that. All right, now we're going to do, just for fun, we're going to put some of this sandstone blush or lip and cheek color on the lips today. I always love when I put brighter lipstick on. I always feel like it makes your teeth look so white. Even if only while you have the color on. All right, so we've got our sandstone lip color on, and then just to really kind of golden everything up just that much more, I'm going to come back in with my honey illuminator. And put it right on that inner part of the lip, right down the middle. Just to kind of add that little golden shimmer to the lips too. Okay, so there's our finished look with our Lucky You Golden Palette. Now, these palettes you can get, there should be a link posted where I have my customer appreciation post, and all the colors in here listed out: Valencia, Crush, Stay Golden, and Gilded. Each color is $14, so to purchase this set is $56, and you get your free compact with it, and you can get either this square compact, or you can get the quad pack, which holds 8, so you could add more to it and build up your collection even more. And if you order this Stay Golden collection with these 4 colors during the month of March, then you'll get a free gift from me. And I just wanted to take a second and tell you guys how the free gifts work. So I don't typically tell you what I'm sending as a free gift because I don't usually decide until the end of the month. So what I do is I set up a party in my own name, and that's why I give you guys a party number to order on when you order the items from the Customer Appreciation promo. And so when you order this and you put in that party number, it builds up Hostess rewards. And at the end of the month, I cash in those Hostess rewards and send them out to my customers and people who purchased. I send them all out to you guys. So if only 1 or 2 people order the Customer Appreciation, then I don't accumulate as many rewards, and so you tend to get kind of a smaller prize. And then if more and more people order the price for that month, or if the Customer Appreciation, like this month, is either this eyeshadow palette or our Tres Leches skincare collection, which is incredible. But it's a little bit of one of our more higher priced items, just because of the nature of what it is. So obviously the Customer Appreciation free gifts that are going out from me this month are going to be a little bit better because it's a little bit higher of a price point on what I'm incentivizing for you guys. So that's why I don't tell you what the prices are, but I promise they're always something great. I either send mascara stuff, free makeup, free mascara swag, or I will send you some of my favorite other beauty items, whether they be beauty tools, masks, who knows what. Whatever my favorite thing is that month that I'm super excited about, that's usually what I'll send out. So that's how those gifts work. Thanks for tuning in with me and for watching my Lucky You eyeshadow palette look. If you guys have questions, let me know. If you want to order, the link is posted on the Customer Appreciation post for March. If you just scroll down, you'll find it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.